Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Learn Chinese with Miss Ming. This is Miss Ming. In my channel, I offer Chinese learning lessons. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also ring the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new Chinese learning video. Today's video is going to be part of the computer vocabulary and phrases series. Today is going to be the introduction part. We're going to learn some basic parts about a computer, and we will talk a little bit about the tasks that we could do using a computer. Recently, we've been using computers a lot because of the quarantine and everything, so I hope this video can be helpful to you. Alright, before we start, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because it really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And let's get started. So first, to simply say computer, we can call it 电脑. 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 电 literally means electronic, electric, or electricity. 脑 interestingly means brain. So we believe that computers are basically electronic brains that can think for us and compute for us. Once again, to say computer, it is 电脑. 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 Wait, there is another way to say computer, that is 计算机. 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 计算 means calculate. 机 is a short form of 机器, which means a machine. So 计算机 means calculator machine or calculating machine. So when we first invented computer, we used it mainly for calculating, and then we developed more and more functions of a computer. Isn't that amazing? Again, there are two ways of saying computer. The first way is 计算机. 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 计算机 is really the formal way of saying computer. So if you're learning computer science, you will see the term 计算机 in the book. However, in our daily lives, usually we call it 电脑. 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 电脑 is more commonly used term for a computer in our daily lives, but it's not the actual term in the actual book. So again, to say computer, we can either call it 计算机 or 电脑. Okay, so let's go over some really basic computer vocabulary. First of all, when we use computer, usually we have a mouse. A mouse is 鼠标. 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 In English, a mouse is basically the animal of a mouse. So in Chinese, it's basically very similar. The first character, 鼠, means mouse. The second character, 标, means marker. Because when we use mouse on the screen, it shows as a marker. We use the mouse to mark things and to click things on our computer. So together, 鼠标 means mouse marker. Again, to say mouse in Chinese, 鼠标. 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 To type things, we need to use keyboard. Keyboard in Chinese is 键盘. 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 Here, 键 means key. 盘 literally means a plate or a board. So 键盘 is simply a translation from the English word keyboard. So again, to say key, 键. If you want to say press the A key, you can say press the A 键. If you want to say press the Q key, you can say press the Q 键. So literally 键 means key. 盘 is a short form for 盘子. It's basically a plate or a palette or a board. So here we just see a board of keys or a palette of keys or a plate of keys. Again, keyboard in Chinese is 键盘键盘键盘 The next thing is screen. A screen is 屏幕屏幕屏幕屏 is basically the screen. 幕 is basically the screen that we see in the theater. So 屏幕 is basically like a movie theater. Well, it kind of looks like it, right? So sometimes we can turn on or open the screen, and sometimes we can turn off or close the screen in the theater. Again, screen is 屏幕, and this applies to both computer screens, 电脑屏幕, or the phone screens, which is 手机屏幕. Since our phone is not the focus of today's lesson, let's just focus on the 电脑屏幕, or 计算机屏幕, computer screens. Okay, so we learned 3 major basic vocabulary that are essential components of a computer setup. Now let's learn about what do you use a computer for? What are the tasks or common tasks that we use computer these days? If you want to ask, what tasks do you do with a computer? In Chinese, we will literally ask, you use computer do what? It's simple like that. You use computer do what? 你用电脑干什么？你用电脑干什么？你用电脑干什么？你 you 用 use 电脑 computer 干 means do 什么 means what You use computer do what? 你用电脑干什么？你用电脑干什么？你用电脑干什么？ To answer this question, the sentence structure is very simple. To answer the question, you can simply say, I use computer. 我用电脑 And then you put the task at the very end of the sentence. Let's try again. 我用电脑 I use computer. Let's try again. 我用电脑 I use computer. And then we can put our tasks at the very end. Are you ready to learn some tasks that we can do using a computer? Let's get started. The first thing is my favorite thing. It's to watch videos. To say watch videos, it's 看视频. 看视频. 看 means to watch or to look at something. 视频 means videos. 看视频 means watch videos. Again, in Chinese, we don't have the difference between watch or look. So to watch or to look is basically the same word, which is 看. Let's try one more time. Watch videos. 看视频. 看视频. To say, I use computers to watch videos, you can simply say, 我用电脑看视频。我用电脑看视频。我用电脑看视频。Nowadays, we can't work without a computer. Truly, my job is literally to stare at a computer for 8 hours every day. To say the word to work in Chinese, it's 工作。工作。工作。To say I use computers to work, you can say 我用电脑工作。我用电脑 工作。我用电脑工作。If you're a student, you would definitely use computer to study. I think I've been using computers to study for the past 20 years. So it's an essential task that we use computers for, even before the pandemic. So to say the word study or to learn, it is 学习。学习。学习。To say, I use computers to study, you can say, 我用电脑学习。我用电脑学习。To say, study English, 学英文。To say, study Chinese, 学中文。Or you can say, 学习中文。Please note that sometimes we do shorten this phrase to one simple character. So we say 学 to represent the whole word 学习. That's why a lot of times when you say, I learned something, I'm studying something, you say 学 and you put the object or the subject after 学. 学习。学习。我用电脑学习。You can also say, I use computers to study Chinese. 我用电脑学习中文。The next task that we do using a computer is to surf the internet. To say surf the internet, it's 上网。上网。上网。上 literally means to log on. 网 means net. It literally means a net. So if you have a spider web or a knitted net, it's also 网. So to say log on to the net, it's 上网。上网。Okay, to say surf the internet is literally log on to the net. 上网。上网。上网。To say, I use computers to surf the internet. 我用电脑上网。我用电脑上网。我用电脑上网。And of course, we all love games. And to say play games, it's called 玩游戏。玩游戏。玩游戏。To say the word play is 玩 games 游戏 play games 玩游戏 To say I use computers to play games 我用电脑玩游戏我用电脑玩游戏我用电脑玩游戏 Recently, we've been using the computer to do video conferencing.Video conferencing is 视频会议。视频会议。Remember earlier we learned the word video, 视频. To say meeting or conferencing, it's 会议。会议。To say video conferencing, 视频会议。Video conferencing is 视频会议。To say to hold a video meeting, you kind of need a verb in front of it, and that would be the verb 开. 开 has so many meanings. So 开 usually means to open. So here, to open the video meeting literally means to host a video meeting. So to say to host video meeting or video conferencing, you can say 开视频会议。开视频会议。开视频会议。To say, I use computers to host video conferencing, you can say, 我用电脑开视频会议。我用电脑开视频会议。我用电脑开视频会议。 If you have a regular in-person meeting, you can definitely just use 会议 by itself, which means meeting or conference. As a student, nowadays the courses are offered online. To say online courses, it is 网络课程网络课程网络课程网络 means online or internet. 网络 internet. 课程 means course. 课程 means course. So to say online course is 网络课程. To say take online course, it's 上网络课程上网络课程 To say I use computers to take online courses, you can say 我用电脑上网络课程我用电脑上网络课程我用电脑上网络课程 You can also shorten 上网络课程 to the following 3 characters. 上网课 Because 上网络课程 sounds like a very long phrase. So to simplify it, we can simply say 上网课上网课 to take internet course. 上网课 So an easier way to say it is to say 我用电脑上网课我用电脑上网课 Alright, that's it for today's video. This is only part 1 of the series. I hope this video can be helpful to you. I hope that you learned something from this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And also comment down below, what do you use your computer for? What are the tasks that you use computers to perform? Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the notification bell. And stay tuned for the second part of this series. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Happy learning!